so graciously grateful to be here. Thank you so very much for joining me. Whether you're live in my chat room now or you're doing the replay over on my YouTube channel, I'm so grateful for all of you. Thank you so much for your support of the psychic ministry in any way, shape, or form. It could not be me without you. Thank you so much for the super likes and the super chats over on my YouTube channel, The Psychic Ministry. If you have not yet, I encourage you to become a subscriber of my YouTube channel because I would be honored to have you as one of my subscribers, and it is always an honor to channel spirit for you. All of my channeled messages are always timeless, so regardless of what it is that you find on my forums, they are meant for you. Okay? That means that we better get started with business today. This will be a channel message for the collective of all zodiac signs. That means that regardless of which one of those you are in the right place and welcome. Let's see what the boss has to say today. Let's see what the boss has to say today. What's up, y'all? How's everybody doing? 11 on my screen. 111 on my screen. Thank you so much for the gifts. I love you. Thank you for being here. All right, we're talking leadership. We're talking fiery passion and transformation. We're talking balancing of the chakras and cleansing out all energetic blockages under grace and in perfect ways for the good of all and harm to none. We are moving into a higher timeline. If you guys know about quantum leaping or quantum jumping, that's what's happening right now until the 8th, okay? 4/4 that we just had previously, April 4th, is a 4-day portal for very rapid, quickly moving manifestation. So keep your vibes high and positive for the next, do it always, but especially for the next couple of days because of what you're ushering in and what you're calling to yourself. 222 on my screen. That is a twin flame soulmate relationship dynamic. If you are manifesting a partner, or if you are looking for some sort of opportunity here in business, this is also a wonderful time to start focusing on that in a positive manner. Okay, and becoming magnetism for your divine counterpart could be significant. All right, let's see what's going on here. We have some sort of divine insight, like a bird's eye view from something. Okay. We are sealed. Someone said superstar. That song, you're a superstar. That is what you are. That song could be significant. Someone's name could be Mia or Maya. Mayan, like, ties to different generational cultures could be significant here, like some sort of cultural practice, like a specific deity, or lighting candles on an altar for specific ancestors that may be of either the Mayan descent or the Aztec descent. Two separate groups of people, by the way. They are not the same thing. We have a ton, oh my goodness, almost overwhelmingly so, of Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. The communication and the chatting going on spiritually and physically is like, it's unheard of, no pun intended. This is a lot. Okay. That's okay, because whenever we have lots of air in a fire energy, air just very much fuels the part of the fire that is the most vibrant. Now, if there is a little too much air, sometimes that can spread a wildfire. So, air and fire signs usually get along fairly well. And they feed off of each other's energy because they both are very enigmatic. They're very bright and beautiful and sparkly and outgoing. So let's see what we've got today. The overall energy of today, though, to start with, was joy and gratitude. This is Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is the ebbs and flows of money, emotions, and energy around your auric field and around your existence. Everything in the universe has its own vibrational frequency, every single thing. The table I'm sitting at, the chair, myself, my jewelry, stones, everything that you see has its own vibrational resonance, right? Okay. Then with that, we have joy and gratitude. This is the happy, joyful emotions that are our, this is our cup overflows with beautiful emotions type of energy. And then we have divine femininity. I was literally just talking about whenever I started shuffling cards about making yourself a divine magnet or divine magnetism to call in your blessings, a counterpart, or business opportunities. That would be the energy of female power here. That's divine femininity. Okay. You could be dealing with a twin flame, a soulmate relationship dynamic because there is two fire pits here. This could have something to do with two different fire sign energies that are coming into union romantically. This could also be that you are have more than one iron in the fire, but 99% of the time, this means some sort of romantic endeavor with a soulmate or a twin flame dynamic. There is some sort of massive shift that is happening here for the collective. But for those of you that have really been doing the work, like the shadow work, the shadows that come up, and you sorting through those and really getting down to the nitty gritty, like brass tacks of what's happening, of why those things are coming up at this specific time. First of all, know that it is Venus retrograde until the 12th of April, and it is Mercury retrograde until I think it goes out of retrograde on the 7th, which is Monday. So that's when planets appear to be moving in a backwards motion, and there can be miscommunication. There can be issues with technology. There can be issues with texting, emails, phone calls, cell reception, those types of things whenever we're in the middle of Mercury retrograde. And then we had another planet in retrograde, which is the planet of love, Venus. Okay. So when those two things come about, there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of like foggy energy, possibly between you and someone you may be in a romantic relationship with, or even if you have like a business partner or coworkers. It's like there's just something that is not jiving about the communication between everyone, and it's about to get all cleared out, and there's about to be a massive transformation. The transformation is here on the cards, and this has to do with transformative communication. It's about linking like-minded ideas, linking together relationships, someone being stubborn and standing on this side of the bridge, and they see you climbing this mountain over here and you're almost to the ascent. So they decide, is this really worth me losing my best friend or the love of my life, or this business partner that's been good to me? Is it really worth me losing that? Okay, yeah, I'll cross the bridge. Here I go. I'm going to get rid of the stubbornness. I'm going to stop operating in ego, and I'm going to cross this bridge here. That causes some sort of transformation, possibly for a divine feminine, or it causes some sort of transformation for your divine magnetism, because there is a healing of the heart chakra. There is a healing of the entirety. The chakra system, like in its entirety, from head to toe. There's more than 7 chakras. I will let you know that. But in Western society, we acknowledge 7 main areas of the body that have different energy centers with different manifestation power. Okay. And in doing that, here we are going forward and saying, I'm deciding that I am consciously making a different choice than what it is that I've been trapped in prior, which definitely could be survival mode. It's really hard to go from surviving something and being constantly anxious and looking over your shoulder and kind of not knowing, waiting for the other shoe to drop, if you will, to going in living in thriving, not surviving, but living and thriving. It's a transition that no one tells you about, that once you've gone from the survival mode for the majority of your life, that whenever that slowly starts to transition, there's almost like a imposter syndrome of sorts, that you're like, is this really true? Is this really happening? Can this be happening this way? And that's you healing the energetic centers throughout your body and throughout your auric field. This very much has to do with the heart chakra energy, because there is a left and right of every single energy. The left is feminine, the right is masculine. The right energy of the heart chakra is green, the left energy of the heart chakra is pink. That's the love, that's the connection to source, the connection to your divine, the divine connection that you have with everything around you. Because when you have the most high in your heart, or you have the joyous gratitude and the attitude of gratitude of being grateful to be where you are and to really appreciate everything, that lights up your heart chakra and it heals the heart chakra. And when the heart chakra is healed, that changes your frequency, which changes your magnetism, which changes your earning power, which changes how you bring in money, which changes how you bring in miraculous resources. Okay. Because it's like whenever you get your heart broke, sometimes your money is not good because you literally manifest money through your heart chakra. It's part of it. It's a huge part of it. Where your belief system resides about money is in your root chakra, which is down at the bottom of the base of your spine. But how it is that you manifest money and how it is that you are in alignment with money has to do with your heart chakra. 33 and lucky number 13 on my screen. What's up, Buttercup? Okay. We have heart chakra healing here, and this is also another reference to twin flame soulmate relationship dynamics. We had two fire pits here, okay, to start with. That's the overall energy of today, was these two. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn of money, monetary gain, things that are tangible, things that are miraculously manifesting in the 3D, because we are in the attitude of joy and gratitude, right? Now we have the healing of heart chakra energy, because when you give a healing, you receive a healing. This is twin flame dynamics with these two pillars, and being unified at the top is some sort of healing communication, possibly that is maybe random or out of nowhere. You don't expect it to be as intense as what's being thrown at you. Not in a bad way, but you're like, this is like somebody you've known as a friend for like 15 years, and they're expressing their feelings for you romantically. And you're like, whoa, what? I didn't, what? Like, I thought we had vibes, but I didn't know it was that. And now I got to think about that because maybe I feel that for you. Like, it's very much almost like a curveball, but the most beautiful way, and you hit it out of the park. This has something to do with energetic healing, crystal healing, or this could have something to do with healing hands practitioner or a Reiki practitioner. If you are a Reiki practitioner, this message is for you. If you work with healing hands, this message is definitely for you. Someone could have a massage table, or massage therapy is significant. We have the art of prayer, someone said, prayerful energy here. Just like a prayer from, I believe that's what it's called, from Madonna is significant. Smoke cleansing is also significant. Sending up your prayers with candlelight, smoke cleansing, sound cleansing. Somebody could be repeating the same prayer over and over again, like Hail Mary, full of grace, or something like that, just over and over and over. There is something here where your angelic figures on the other side and your protective ancestral figures are letting you know that they literally hear what it is that you're saying. Maybe you're praying for someone to be healed physically, like they're ill or they have some sort of ailment, or you have some sort of ailment. You're asking and praying for a transformative healing of your vessel or of your mind process, or lucky number 13 on my screen, what's up, Buttercup, or to purge an addiction, or to get rid of some sort of obsessive thought process, something that is on your mind really heavily. They're letting you know you're about to get clarity on the situation. Clear quartz crystals. I have those sitting right here in abundance. There's so many. They're calling out my stones. Okay. They're calling out my other stone also by divine connection, amethyst. That's right here. I have lots of shards of this also. If you guys are interested in like a basic stone setup and crystal setup for like beginners, that's good for anybody, even babies and children. Wouldn't suggest giving the stones to the baby or the child unless they're old enough, of course, to know not to eat it. But if you're interested in that, I have a ton of different custom beginners kits depending on what your energy is, that you're more than welcome to reach out to me at 720-675-7551, and you can get that stone kit if that's something that you're looking for, to have crystals around you and kind of you don't know where to start. That would be where. We have divine connection here. This is a romantic connection. This is connection to your soul tribe, platonic, in business, all the way around. Okay. This is significant. That is air energy. Again, that is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay. Someone could be long winded. Again, and you have two streams of water here that when you flip it this way, they go into one stream of like a waterfall or something of that nature. Water, again, is significant. You could be dealing with a water sign that is your counterpart, or this is just twin flame soulmate relationship dynamic mentioned for the third time this AM. Okay. Beautiful cards to start with. Let's see what we're going to clarify with. They usually start with the small cards, but they're going to go straight for this deck today. So they're the boss. We do what they say. We don't ask no questions. Dark green could be significant. Wow. Okay, that's beautiful. This is sealed. So you are now transitioning. Remember how I told you that it's a whole mindset change and like a whole, thank you so much. I love you. Thank you for the bubbles. It's a whole mindset change and like a whole reality change whenever you go from like survival mode to just living and like thriving in that energy instead of inner chaos. Okay. That's the transition from this energy, thinking that you have to be overworked for your money or you have to break your back for your money. Okay. This is breaking generational beliefs. This is breaking generational cycles. Okay. This is very much about also being given more than what was your responsibility and you taking it on and doing it, even though you were not being compensated here. You were not being appreciated. You were not being valued. You valued yourself. You appreciated yourself. And even though this just kept getting dirty and filthy and people around you are just not respecting your space or your boundaries, or they just refuse to give you even just a simple thank you, you still did it and you came out of this energy because now you are like financially organized is what I'll say, because you have the Knight of Earth. This is the Knight of Pentacles. This is almost full like monetary gain fulfillment. This is financial stability and freedom. This is if you're not already financially free, you are well on your way with either some sort of skill, some sort of talent, some sort of trade, some sort of business that you have. The ideas that you are giving your energy to are bringing you to this monetary gain type of energy. We have organized, responsible, and supportive. I literally just said you're financially organized. The color yellow is significant, or someone could wear like really, really long skirts almost down to their ankles. That's significant. Or someone wears a lot of sweaters or hats. The movement forward is inevitable. It's coming, it's here, and it's about to, they literally just made me start hearing the trotting of a horse and then the galloping of a horse that's speeding up. Lucky number 13 on my screen. What's up, Buttercup? How you doing this morning, boo? Pop off, sir. I'm here for it. We also have the Knight of Water. This is somebody who is romantically interested in you or someone who has romantic feelings for you. I'm telling you right now, someone is like praying for you or praying that you will like listen to what they have to say or that you don't reject them or that you feel the same way that they do because they believe that you are their divine counterpart. This is romantic, emotional, and dramatic. And there's also a horse on his shirt also. This is movement. This is communication coming right towards you. This is phenomenal energy and I love it for you. It's great. This is, I told you that there was twin flame, like soulmate relationship dynamics. That's definitely on the table now for sure, because someone feels like you are the answer to their prayers. Someone feels like if they could pray for a divine counterpart to be the epitome of perfection in their eyes, it's you. All right, y'all. They're having me lay these out in a very particular way. Very, very like Virgo energy. My goodness. All right, let's see what else is here. Ooh, okay, well, they have a message for us. This is sealed right now. That'll be our next deck, but they Oh, okay. They brought out cards from another deck that they want us. Okay. Okay. Yep. Look. All right. There's the karmic energy right there. We have deception and envy. This is the Seven of Swords. Somebody's wearing a mask and they are deceptive. They are practicing some sort of underhanded behavior. And there is envy and jealousy here. And that energy came for you and tried to cause you or did cause you mental conflict. The 7th of February is significant. They're jealous of your material harvest and your ability to manifest. This is like an odd situation. Your material, they're mad and angry and jealous and envious of your material harvest because it came from you being a healer and being so prayerful, or because of the clarity that you got on the bullshit energy they were trying to serve you with this. You were very abundantly clear on exactly what was happening, and they don't like that because this mask works for everyone else. And they don't like that you not only healed yourself, you may be helping other people heal, because this is the belief that I get from the collective. You believe that the most transformative transformation, the most profound transformation comes from when you are helping another, when you're able to, you're helping another individual. There is going to be people possibly in the future that are jealous of what you're receiving financially, monetarily, and like the attention and love that you're receiving, because there's multiple romantic partners on the table right now. Like you must be attracting a lot of attention or something like that, or the way you look, maybe you're having a glow up, maybe you're really into like taking care of your body all the time, like eating well and feeding yourself vitamins and those type of things, and self-care, self-love. Skincare could be significant for whatever reason. This is sealed, and they pulled a separate message here out of the deck, so I will take that. We have friendship and boundaries. You could have had people in your environment that you thought were your friends, but they caused you mental conflict here, or tried to cause you mental conflict, because they are deceptive and envious of what you have here. This is like fake friend energy, and you called it out and got rid of them out of your environment because clearly you set boundaries. Fire energy, the infinity sign, is significant. You could be someone who doesn't have a lot of friends, someone who just kind of like vibes on their own. Someone said my best friend is my kids. Amen to that. Amen to that. This is the deck we pulled from earlier. It's sealed. All right. Let's clarify what's here. Grand Rising, y'all. If you would like your personalized channeled message, you can get your spiritual guidance through channeled message by reaching out to 720-675-7551. If you'd like to text message me and ask me your questions, that's $10 a question, or $30 for $28.88. You can also reach out to me there for a video chat that can be done virtually anywhere in the world, and you can request my time there. You can look at my services and my products on my website, www.ThePsychicMinistry.com. And if you're looking for What's Up Buttercup merch, you can find that on my YouTube store. There is some sort of karmic lustful energy here that tried to keep you trapped in mental conflict and keep you confused about what was going on, and like in this like eternal guessing game. Like, I don't know what's happening. Like, I don't understand what's happening. Yeah. Using the law of detachment. This is sealed. We have the law of detachment here. Okay, this is practicing the law of attachment to receive. You prayed about it and you let it go. It's like I asked the universe about it and I asked for it, and now I'm just gonna release it and let it go. However that manifests, however my ships come in, is I'm leaving that up to the universe, and I'm wanting to let them amaze me with whatever it is that they're trying to manifest in my life the way that they feel it to be best. for the good of all and harm to none. Okay, we have acquisition. This energy kind of comes along with like someone who likes a lot of attention for their royalties or for uh, like they want to be known for the fancy car and the fancy house and all of that. And you're not interested in that. The 2nd of November is significant, or the 11th of February. Somebody could have had to take some sort of like EEG or something to do with like the measurement of the brain waves or the brain activity. Somebody could have epilepsy or something to do with like a neurological disorder. There could be something wrong with the brain tissue, like a myocardial infarction, like some sort of stroke like activity somewhere in the frontal part of the brain. Something to do with someone's brain stem could also be significant, like the bulging of someone's brain stem, or maybe it's malformed. There could be something to do with the occipital bone in the back of the skull. Spinal fluid could be significant. Everyone has it, but there's some sort of special significance about spinal fluid. Stenosis is significant. We have riches here. Your prayers or whatever it is that you're practicing here energetically, you literally pulled riches and material harvest. And the reason that this is coming in for you is because you got rid of all the fake friends that were trying to cause you mental conflict and cause you a transformation in the wrong direction. Someone's trying to get you to pop off. Somebody thinks that they're slick and that they like got you all figured out, and they're going to try to like let's say that they come to try to use your services, and when they're being sent the invoice or what there is required to pay, they either ask for a discount or they just don't pay it, but they still got some sort of service rendered or something like that. They're trying to get you out of character about money, but you're not pressed about it, so you let it go because you know that the universe sees all of the intentions, and they know that if they're trying to do that, they not only stole from you, they intentionally deceived you, and that's bad karma for them. So you just like let it go. You're like, it's not worth whatever the money is that you're trying to steal. Like, you know what I mean? That's that's not what's happening. We're not going to go after that. You're not going to get me out of character for that because that's not the energy that I'm in. We have riches here, and there's um, a bunch of fake friends or fake family members or an ex here or their family and their karmic friends that are envious. It is significant because it's like someone or a group of people tried to keep you in this energy and in mental conflict because they knew that if they didn't load you down with all of this extra bullshit that they kept giving you, that you would excel even faster because you were still excelling while they were trying to suppress you. It's like they've got a hold of the back of your shirt and the back of your pants, and they're trying to pull your feet out from under you, and you still were like army crawling with all of their weight on you, and you still made it across the finish line, and you still did that in record time and beat everybody else that was in the race in the first place. And so they know that if they really like let you go or you set boundaries to where they no longer have access to you, that's why they're pissed off and they're mad because you set boundaries with them, and they know for a fact that it is like in your journey. It is your divine like it's your divine plan from the Most High for you to have riches and material harvest, and for you to be a wealthy person, or for you to be financially stable, or for you to be responsible and good with money. Okay. This is why you had to set the boundaries, because you started seeing them for the snakes that they really were and the confusion they were trying to cause. And this could have literally led to like a breakup of like a marriage, a very highly committed relationship, a very long-term business relationship. This is very significant for you realizing what's happening and setting boundaries with those people. And there could have been somebody that you really cared about in the process that you had to let go, and that you had to release control of it because they were easily manipulated. Somebody here is really easily manipulated because they want to be accepted, or they don't want to be alone. They don't know how to be alone. They don't know how to They don't know how to be like independent without other people being around them. Like they're independent so long as they have other people that they can call or talk to or text message or hang out with or whatever. You went like full solidarity, like full hermit mode, and like recoiled back into your cave and did some very serious soul searching and did some very serious balancing of your shadow and light side, and came out with this miraculous healing and this connection to the divine and the transformation that has happened, that you've done internally, not being out and about in public in the streets doing stupid shit with other people trying to like numb whatever is happening, has brought you into magnetism of divine femininity. That's why you have riches here. That's why you have dramatic romantic offers, like a grand gesture, because your boundaries are solid. You don't give a damn about the deception or envy. You are not a deceptive or envious person. You are not somebody that wants to like wish ill on someone. You want everybody to eat. You want everybody to win. You tried to do that with these people, but they took advantage of you and didn't want to give you even a thank you. They didn't want to show you that you were, they didn't even want you to think that you had value. So you had to take your energy and use it elsewhere where it's appreciated. Do not go where you are tolerated. Go where you are appreciated and celebrated. Go to that energy. Go to those people that are like-minded, that see the dream and want to see you get there and are willing to help you to achieve that. Period. Set the boundaries with anybody who's not on that wavelength. It's only going to slow you down. It doesn't serve anything but to be a distraction. And someone wanted to distract you clearly away from your money and get you stuck in a cycle where you're not productive. You could have even tried to help these people in business or tried to work with them, and they didn't want to work with you because of either what you do or because they wanted to one up you, or they wanted to do better than you. They wanted to beat you. They wanted to, like, instead of like, here, let's all win together, we could get this business opened. After it's been open for 6 months, if we're really diligent, we could open up another location and another location. And instead of that, they were like, oh, well, you run this one and I'm going to go try to do this over here and open 2 more locations without even telling you. You know what I mean? This is amazing energy that you've had to overcome here, because it's super, super heavy. And I feel like I have like meat hooks in my shoulders just yanking me back, because it's like everything in your power to move forward, and you still did it. You still transformed the situation because you stayed in your joy, you followed it, and you constantly have an attitude of gratitude. And that's the only way to be. All right, y'all. Grand Rising. How is everyone? How y'all doing? Thank you so much for being here. This is a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. Welcome to my chat room. Thank you so much for the gifts. If you have not, I encourage you to become a subscriber on my YouTube channel, The Psychic Ministry. All right, I would be honored to have you as a subscriber, and it is always my honor to channel spirit for you. All of my channeled messages are always timeless. This is for the collective. If you're looking for a personalized spiritual guidance session through channeled message, you can either text message me for $10 a question or 3 for $28.88, or you're more than welcome to reach out and request my time for a video chat that can be done virtually anywhere in the world. 33 and 13 and 31 on my screen. What's up, Buttercup? How you doing, boo? What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for the gifts. Thank you for the super likes. Thank you for the memberships. Thank you so much for the super chats. You guys are boss. Thank you so much for your support of the Psychic Ministry. Thank you so much, Ghost Rider. Thank you, Underdog. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts. I love you guys. Thank you, lucky number 13. Thank you so much. You guys are so amazing. I love you. All right, hold on. I have to catch up with you because it made me lose my spot. See what y'all did? You got my head all full and got it all big. Thank you. Thank you, Underdog. Thank you so much. Grand Rising Magnetic Mal. I'm sending it to you, Queen. So, I have crystal sets and like my products and stuff, my spiritual products that are spiritually cleansing, they're protective, they help you with money and all those things. I sell those to my clients. But if you guys are, a lot of people just reach out to me for either just the products that I sell or their personalized crystal kit that I put together. Some people are advanced and have me send them to them for more advanced reasons, and some people are just starting out with crystals and don't really know what to do or what kind to get, so that's where I come in. Grand Rising, buenos dias. Hi Lexi, Grand Rising. Hello Patasha. Grand Rising, love. Thank you so much. I am simultaneously streaming and recording over on my YouTube channel, The Psychic Ministry. Come and check me out. Thank you so much for the super likes. Thank you so much for the super chats. I love you guys. Thank you so much, Tracy Lynn, for the follow. What's up, Buttercup? What's up, Pam? Hi, Wisdom Mom. Wait, which card is for me? Zen Rios, which card? What's up, Ghostwriter? Grand Rising. Hello, Helen. What's up? How you doing, Stall? Thank you so much for the synchronicities. Thank you so much. I love you guys. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for the diamonds. Of course. Thank you guys for sharing my content. Thank you, Dawn, for the follow. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you, Lexi. Thank you. Someone said point blank, period. Welcome, Noble Love. Go with your bad self. That's right. Get that education, baby. Thank you for sharing my content. Thank you for the gifts. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, Ghostwriter. Thank you. You're so sweet. Lucky number 13. What's up, Buttercup? What's up, Legacy? Hi, babe. Oh, you're so welcome. You're so welcome. I'm so glad that I could help boost your mood, and welcome to my chat room. If you're new, thank you so much for being here. If you're returning, thank you for your return. Thank you for coming back. Yay, I'm so happy for you, Legacy. That's a blessing. You deserve happiness and love. I love that. Yes. Get that schoolwork done, boo. Get that brain right. That's right. That's right. Thank you, Derek, for the gifts. Oh, thank you so much, Derek. Oh, I'm so humbled by your kindness. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Thank you for your gifts. Hold on, y'all. I got to catch up with you because this is super slow and it's lagging. So give me just a second. Grand Rising, Miranda. How are you, boo? Hi, babe. Thank you for being on Troll Patrol over here. Yay! Go you. Go you, Miranda. Thank you so much for being my Maudie. You're a boss. And thank you for your membership, you sweet little thing, you. What's up, Beth? How you doing, babe? I love you, Miranda. You're a boss. Miranda, you are my big guns. What do you mean? What's up, noob? How you doing? What's up, 420? How you doing? What's up, Netherlands? How you doing? I'm in the US. What's up, Scotland? If you would like to have me channel your energy, you can either do that live here in chat for $20 to my PayPal, or you can reach out to my phone number, and that's $10 a question or 3 for $28.88. You're also more than welcome to request my time for a video chat. The information for you to do all of those things is down in the comments section below over here on my YouTube. Miranda, why are you such a boss? Were you just born this way? Did you have to like go to school for it, or what happened? I love you. I love you so much. No, no. And I don't do that. That's not, this is something that I use. I'm an entrepreneur and this is what I do for income. This is what I do. 420. What? Absolutely. I appreciate each and every one of you for your support in any way, shape, or form. Thank you so much to everybody who sends me super likes and super chats. Thank you for your donations of love and your gifts of love to my PayPal and to my Cash App. You guys are boss. And I appreciate each and every one of my clients, big or small, because without you, I can't be me. I love you, Miranda. What's up, Millie? How you doing, babe? Absolutely. Sit, babe, absorb, and whatever it is that you don't get from this one, go back and check out my other content because I have like so much of it and it's all timeless. So go and check it out, and whatever calls to you is meant to be for you. Absolutely. I would be honored to have anybody here in the chat room as a subscriber. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much. 420, you're so sweet. I love you both so much, and you're making my heart overpour with love. I love you so much. Oh, I love you so much for that. Thank you so much. I love you so much. Thank you for your those are such kind words. You're so amazing. Thank you so much. I'm in the US. I'm well, and yourself? I love you, Scotland. Oh, I love you so much. I love you guys so very much. Grand Rising, Stephanie, how you doing, babe? That's okay. That's all right. Thank you so much for being here. Buenos días. Thank you. Feliz sábado. Absolutely, babe. And if watching my channeled message is helping guide you in any way, shape, or form to something that is more beneficial and more productive, babe, I'm here for that all day. Oh, thank you so much, Phil. I appreciate you. Salud. Buenos días. Thank you so much. I'm so appreciative. I'm so appreciative. Thank you for being here. I would be honored to have you as a subscriber, and thank you so very much for following your intuition and entering my chat room, because there's never accidents, okay? There's never accidents, and it's not an accidental run-in that you ended up in my chat room, so thank you. Let's clarify what's here. We have the sun energy, which is ultimate wish fulfillment, happiness, joy, marriage, good money, good prosperity, a balanced life. We have the eternal love of swans, the regalness of swans. Whoa. This is sealed. So, okay, we have, this is a lot about communication. This is air energy. This is giving like home vibes, balanced home vibes. This is soul tribe energy. December 7th is significant, or the 12th of July is significant. This is also being able to take flight, being able to move in a new positive direction, okay? And then we have the wishing well. This is wishes fulfilled. This is wish fulfillment that is, you have to work to get this bucket out of the well and to bring up the water, right? This is you doing that work and receiving the benefits of that. Okay. This is like clarity on something you've been doing that just comes into fruition, and you're understanding like how to manage it now. Because if you had been given it before, you may have like overextended yourself or your resources to help people that you were not supposed to be helping because they were standing in your way and you didn't know it or you didn't realize it yet. Right? So that's what's here. And it's pretty phenomenal energy for you to get the wish fulfilled and the wishing well card, because it's very much about like taking your coin and tossing it in the well and praying to the universe that that's what comes true, is what you've asked for, and now that's what's here. That card indicates it's here. And you also have material harvest and riches that have manifested out of the deck as well, because you are following your intuition about divine connections to do with your personal life and with business. Okay. This is sealed. So we have Archangel Ragiel, peace and harmony. Thank you, Ragiel, for surrounding my life with harmonious light. We have spiritual support, Holy Trinity, my Holy Trinity. I love you all. Dear angels, I allow you to support me as I grow to become more spiritually aware. That's using the law of detachment by asking for it, releasing it, letting it go, and relinquishing control. The miracle of prayer, you literally have the prayer card in front of me right now. Archangel Sanphalon, thank you, Sanphalon, for delivering my prayers to heaven. The prayer card was part of our like main energy pull today. Trusting your vibes. This is definitely about trusting your intuition about when and where to set boundaries and what moves to make. Thank you, angels. Today I choose to trust my intuition and your guidance. We have Earth Angel. This is very much giving the collective vibe here. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me to be more like you. Signs from heaven. White feathers are significant. White flowers or carnations, specifically white carnations. And then I think these are carnations also. They're yellow. Thank you, heaven, for sending me reminders of your presence. Like a butter yellow colored flower. Speak your truth, Archangel Gabriel. The throat chakra is being cleared, or someone is coming to speak their personal truth to you. Yesterday, if you guys did not see it, I uploaded videos for the last couple of days, and you guys can go back and rewatch those if you want to. They're not in my live section, they're under my video section. And yesterday's upload was about someone speaking their personal truth. Okay. So thank you, Gabriel, for helping me speak with integrity. Take a step back. Thank you, angels, for helping me to step back from what's not serving me. Again, the law of detachment. Setting those boundaries. This is unconditional love. This is very much divine feminine energy. I believe this is the energy of the collective, especially my females. This is Queen of Cups energy in the upright. The Divine Mother for help. Thank you, Divine Mother, for helping me to give and receive love as I deserve it. Transformation, Archangel Zedekiel. Smoke cleansing is significant. I said that earlier. Sound bowls could be significant. Thank you to Zedekiel for supporting me to transform from my past challenges. We have love and accept yourself. Thank you for angels for lovingly accepting me to guide me to love myself. Expressing your creativity. This could be artistically, like through some sort of like artistic modality, either drawing, painting, oil pastels, whatever it is. Thank you, angels, singing, playing an instrument. Thank you, angels, for helping me express my inner creator. Someone could be a content creator. Yeah, I told you music or playing an instrument. There it is. Stringed instruments, an acoustic guitar, being able to read music. Thank you, angels, for inspiring me through music. They're communicating to you possibly through the lyrics of some sort of song here that you hear quite a bit. Trustworthy friends. You set boundaries with the envious and deceptive friends, causing you mental conflict and confusion. And you have the card friendship here, and you're receiving trustworthy friends in your environment, either now or in the future, very soon. The divine father, this is masculine energy. A snare drum could be significant, or like the drum that is, but I can hear like different instruments going off right now, like wind, string. Somebody could be literally like a music teacher or something like that. Divine Father, thank you for co creating my world with me. All right. Let's see what else is here. Let's clarify with the tarot. And then we'll do 2 more decks and call it a read. Taking a leap of faith, going forward is significant, but it's very planned. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to do this and I don't know what to do. It's like this is something that you have methodically like thought many, many times about, like in depth, so many times, and gone over it and over and over it before you made a decision. This is sealed. Possibly overthinking a situation. You are an emperor energy. This is like business ownership. This is big boss energy. This is being about your money, being balanced, being emotionally stable and balanced, and being very diplomatic. Stability or stabilizing influence that's entering your life. This is you embodying this energy. Your life is like a testimony to the power of prayer. Yeah, no way. What? I can't make that up. This is sealed. I told you someone was like artistic with like oil of pastels or paint or something. We have somebody here who's artistic and possibly drawing pictures of you, or like when they're painting or they're doing something artistic like in their own thoughts. They're thinking about you. You're in someone's thoughts. Someone is wearing a mask around a false person, or someone is being a false person around an individual that it's like they're with someone but thinking about you, or they're wanting to do business with you or something like that. There's someone that is thinking about you because they realize that someone around them or multiple people around them are false and they're only there for money, or they were only there out of lustful energy to try to get one up on you or to try to stop you. Someone's thinking heavily about that, about how hard you've had to work because of this false person. You guys both may know this false person, and how hard you had to work and how extra, like more, even more difficult it was for you to be successful because of this energy that was placed on you, because of this false person or multiple false people that were lying on your name. Like, someone is thinking heavily about how hard of a worker you are. And they're thinking about how hard of a worker you are and why you took a step back from them and set boundaries with them. You are such a hard worker that you are literally bringing in, because you are in main female energy. I told you divine feminine energy here. Okay. You are so heavily in your divine feminine energy that you are literally attracting great fortune and a divine counterpart. I can't make this up. I said that at the beginning and throughout the read, and now they just confirmed it as we're about to close out. Okay, let's close out with tarot here. There's a lot of aggressive, aggravated karmic energy that just wants to be like a troll. Like, they just like, there's somebody that goes into someone's chat room and is just like starting to bash them for what they're doing, or they have something negative to say, or it's that type of energy. Just because they want to be sour to everybody else and they're just bitter and nasty. This is sealed. Because it's like, even though they're wearing fancy clothes or pretty earrings, or they dress like you, or they talk like you, or they try to be professional, or they try to look like they have money or whatever, they still don't have the respect that you do, because you put in the time and the work to make all of this happen, and to pull yourself out of karmic situations and put yourself in a main female type of energy. You're very self-reliant. You're very educated. You have a lot of knowledge. Instead of reacting physically or emotionally, you used your brain. You did not retaliate. You did not go after someone in a physical way. You did not physically fight someone or start going off on them or like yelling at them. You used your brain. Yeah, you let them go. You were like, I'm gonna focus on this energy and being self-reliant, and stop holding on to possibly someone you had children with, because they were being false, they were being fake, or they involved themselves with a fake person, and then they all were like watching what you're doing. They could still be watching what you're doing because they're fake, and someone is heavily thinking about what they did to demolish everything about your character, and how overworked that they gave all of this work to you, all of this burden to you, and you had to handle that, and you did it, and did it well, because you have rest after labor now, and you're coming into great fortune. Someone is going to be reaching out to you, communicating to you about a great fortune, and that they want to be romantically involved with you. The number 15 is significant. Number 26 is 13 twice. What's up, Buttercup? Someone that's crossed over could be reaching out to you in dream state to let you know that there is something that someone took from you. You let someone go that you had children with here for sure. You put boundaries because they're fake. They're lying about their money. They're lying about their resources. And you have money that's yours, and you have a house that's yours that someone stole, and that's why they came after you. That's why they were so antagonistic, and that's why they were so hard on you, so that you would not figure out that they forged your name, they took your signature and did something with it that's illegal. They took your money. They've been living in your house. They've been getting rental like they've been getting rental like income off of something that is yours. And you could have been told about it in the spirit realm about what they were doing. And they tried to cause you mental conflict and confusion about setting your boundaries, because they don't understand why you're still able to keep going whenever they stole from you, and they sabotaged every single thing that could have possibly like helped you out. They withheld from you, they were cruel to you, they attacked you, they stole from you, they hid information and resources from you. They took resources that have your name on it and gave it to someone else, or used it for themselves, or they put your house that's supposed to be yours in someone else's name. They've been sending their mail somewhere else. They send their mail to like a sister's house or a friend's house, or they have bank accounts in a business name, or in one of their friends' or family members' names, or maybe one of your family members' names. There's somebody here who is feeling, or multiple somebodies who are feeling foolish for following a false person and their false narratives about you. This could literally land them in legal trouble. Someone wanted you to work so hard you couldn't keep going on your divine purpose. And instead, it just made you go into overtime and become more self-reliant. You stopped reaching out to them because you're like, I see what's going on here. I'm trusting my vibes. I prayed for an answer, and the universe literally showed me your mask falling off, and I seen your whole face, and I seen that your soul is eaten up with maggots. I can't be doing that. I'm sorry. I won't be reaching out to you anymore. And now when you reach out to me, you're either blocked or I'm not answering because I'm not interested. You're offering me the Four of Cups, and that's communication I don't want. Someone could wear baseball caps here a lot. Glasses are significant, or something about someone's like jewelry or whatever. The color red is significant. You could have had to let go in order to heal your root chakra and to align all your chakras and to heal the heart chakra so that you could get over the broken heart and keep manifesting money the way that you're supposed to. You had to let go of what happened to you when you were pregnant with someone's child and what they did to you because of how they treated you when you were carrying their child. This is narcissistic energy, for sure. You have somebody who really loves and cares for you, though. Somebody could be jealous that you had children with someone. This could be like, this could be a toxic karmic mother-in-law that is mad that you had children with her son because she has an odd connection and weird relationship of dependency with her children, and she is narcissistic and does not like that you had children with this person. And this could have literally been the whole cause of this mean girl energy. There's like a mother-in-law, sisters, your family members, karmic friends, possibly even coworkers or like other friends' wives or something that are involved here in this mean girl energy. This is like thinking it's funny to be cruel to someone else or to talk about people behind their back, and it's absolutely the most like shameful thing, and jealousy is the weakest disease. And you could have tried to tell someone here, like, this is what's happening, but you don't want to believe me. All right, I'm letting it go. Like, I wash my hands of you and everyone else. You don't want to believe what it is that I'm saying, then I'm going to put in the work that's necessary, and I'm about to become independent, and I will not be codependent on anyone else anymore. I am self-reliant. I am walking into my like stable era of financial independence and being dependable to where I'm able to help others. I don't need your help anymore. I'm not reaching out to you anymore. You not reaching out to someone is really making them think heavily about what the hell they've done now, because your boundaries are so strong. You're hard to get to. You're hard to be around. Like, you know, like I'm not interested in being around you at all. I don't go to functions because I don't want to be there. I don't want to see people I don't want to see. You could have felt like you were forced to participate around people that you knew didn't like you or were envious and jealous of you when you were possibly entertaining this person as a romantic partner because this was their family members or whatever, but this mean girl energy was still there. And this mean girl energy applies to all the karmic males that are doing this shit to a female. You are weak for that. If you're jealous and in competition with a female, you now have grown a vagina. Period. Like, you are not a man. Point blank, period. Sorry for the abrupt, like, crass energy, but that's facts. And if you got in the way of like having something to do where you're supporting and you're cheering somebody on that is not taking care of their children or their wife, or they're choosing you over like their responsibilities that they got themselves involved in, that's weak too. Like, you know? There's something significant here that has to be said about some sort of inspiration energy that you bring to the situation, to this person, to the relationship, to the business. You could have been in charge of someone's like, if not their finances, like their advertising or their website or their design, their business cards, like some sort of contractual layout, and they like totally stabbed you in the back and betrayed you and took off and took whatever money it is that you helped them make and leave. Like that's crazy. They left you to be in toil and labor and made you possibly have to go get some sort of job that was really hard on you physically or very mentally draining, or you had multiple jobs and they were still giving you more responsibility, trying to make you stop or trying to force you to reach out to them. And you're like, no, I'm not doing that. I will figure this out on my own. I was meant to be shown that you are this type of person so that I could be in my emperor energy by myself on my own. And I refuse to be codependent on you at all or anyone else ever again. And now they've got themselves involved with this whole group of people, got themselves involved with somebody who's a leech, who's a mooch, and who like is a false person and likes to create drama and false narratives to get what they want and will throw a literal adult tantrum when they don't get it. They're very entitled. They're very underhanded, and this is sinister behavior trying to overwork you and trying to keep you stuck that you let go of and set boundaries with because you tried to tell them, this one individual and all these people, that's a fraud, that's a karmic energy, they're full of shit, but you go ahead and keep following them and you keep going on about your protest, especially if it's against me, because I'm not having it and I don't want anything to do with any of you now. Like, you know? Your intuition is on point about the whole situation, and that's what's leading you to your self-reliance. And this is literally like with self-reliance and riches here in material harvest, the main female here and this great fortune, this is like self-made millionaire type of energy right here. This is self-made six figures. This is having something that is like irreplaceable and priceless. Like someone could try to imitate it, or someone could try to say that what you're doing or your skill set is not worth the money you're charging, or that you are not worthy of having clients, or trying to redirect people or lie on your name about what it is that you do so that they could get information from you because maybe they can't afford your services, but someone that they know can. So then they want to gossip about you. It's weak. All of it. All of it. It's all weak. And you already know what's up. You know when somebody's trying to do you wrong. And you already can feel the energy whenever it's fake. This is something that has gone from a deep, dark night of the soul, placing you in permanent hermit mode, to healing and transforming that, transmuting it into alchemy and becoming a personal alchemist that is self-reliant, that is very connected to spirit, and is very much in the vibrational match of riches and unconditional love and great fortune, and your work ethic of the toil and labor that is under your belt that you have instilled in your heart is what is bringing this business or this idea to such amazing heights. And now everything that you had to sacrifice is being replenished 100-fold, and it will not include all of these people that purposely tried to keep you down and kept attacking your life, keeping you nervous, sleepless nights, lying on your name, trying to make you nervous or not know what to do or be confused or mentally conflicted about what their emotions were for you, or if they were loyal to you, or if they're lying to you. And it's all a bunch of fake bullshit, and you called it out and you moved on and set your boundaries. And now they're mad because they have to watch from a distance because they're not allowed to be around you, or you won't allow it. You don't want to talk to them. You don't want to see them. You don't go where they are. And it's intentional. It's like when the universe doesn't want you to be around people, you could live in the same neighborhood and they will literally keep you away from that person when you're not meant to be around them. Literally. By divine intervention, that's what happens. Thank you so much for being here, y'all. That's crazy. It be the ones that you least expect. Yep. That's like 4 different people that are saying that their sister stole money from them in my chat room. Somebody stole a house. My sister stole a house. My sister stole money. My sister stole my inheritance. That's crazy. See what I mean, Lexi? That's what I'm saying. Somebody said my sister stole my house. I don't even wish no bad on nobody. I like let the divine do what they're supposed to do. Like I don't even like, because jail and prison is not a nice thing. It's not a pleasant place. Like, I don't wish that on nobody. I don't like, I would never wish anything ill on anyone. I just release it, let it go, and send the whole situation love for the good of all and harm to none. Thank you so much for the follows. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you so much, Wisdom Mom. I'm appreciative. Yup, that's the mean girl energy I'm talking about right there. Your children's father's mother and their sisters, they are the biggest group of mean girls that you could ever find. And I'm a girl's girl. I love, and I will compliment you on your hairstyle, your shoes, your makeup, the lip gloss, and where you got your eyeliner from, because I'm genuinely interested. And if I ask or I make a compliment to you, it's because I genuinely felt that way, or otherwise I'm not going to say nothing and I'm not going to speak up. But I'm all about being a girl's girl and not holding any sort of gatekeeping. And I will give you the shirt off my back before I'm ever rude to you. And it takes numerous times of you being absolutely atrocious to me for me to set solid boundaries with you and tell you, no, I'm not about that shit. And you're not about to be about it either, because I'm not putting up with it. And whenever you meet someone that does not, feel like they're accustomed to those type of boundaries, they cop an attitude, and their weakness and insecurities come out, and their jealousy starts to become very apparent for the public to see. And it's really hard to hide it once it's out. And somebody could be completely oblivious to that's what's happening, because they were raised around this type of nonsense, this cattiness, this pettiness around these females that are weak and they have no independence. They're codependent on the approval of other people. They're codependent on having energy fed to them instead of being able to do it on their own. And they're jealous of somebody that doesn't need that, or doesn't need like male adoration or any sort of like female confirmation about what they're doing, or a group of people. No. And whenever you're an independent person that influences your own energy, that really is intimidating to people that are weak and don't have that inside of them. The number 27 is on my screen. Yep, and it's like, I tried to tell you about what was happening, but you don't want to believe me, and you want to go and be a mean girl with all of these females, even if this is male energy that does that. You're operating in female energy, like straight point blank period. That's what it is. And you've just become a karmic female. You are now a mean girl. Like, yep. Yep. And you try to tell them, like, your mom is being rude to me, your sisters are throwing shade, your friends are throwing shade, your friends' wives are throwing shade, like my family members when they're around you are throwing shade, and I don't give a shit. I will cut you off if I feel funny vibes, especially if you move funny about money. I am not about that. Your loyalty is like not even skin deep, and I can't trust you, so get away from me. That's why I'm not about helping no man build nothing. Like, because I've helped people, numerous people, build something from the ground up and try to restart when that don't work, and then build something else from the ground up and try to restart when that don't work. And it's always successful. But what I didn't realize, it's successful because I was involved, because I gave all of my heart and my everything and my soul to it, and I really meant it, and I was devoted. And that level of devotion I needed to put towards myself to make myself something greater. And this is not vanity. This is not selfishness. This is not being conceited or self-absorbed. This is focusing on your life's purpose. I love you, Lexi. Thank you so much, Hero Mom, for being here. Yep, it's so many that played a role in doing this, and they all listened to people that are jealous and envious, and they got in the boat with them. And we're trying to poke holes in your boat to keep you sunk. They didn't know you was an Olympic swimmer, baby. Mean girl vibes is not it. If you're a woman and you're a grown adult acting in mean girl vibes, like, get you like a new narrative, because that ain't it. Let me tell you. Dang, another person saying their sister. What the? What? What? Eddie? Ah, what? Thank you for the follow, Eddie Knuckles. Appreciate you. That's crazy. That's synchronicity like popping off everywhere. What? 33 on my screen. That's right. You don't take vengeance on nobody. That's not your place. That's the most highest place, and you don't be doing that to nobody. Yep, trying to keep your divine counterpart away from you, or trying to interfere in your divine counterpart coming towards you, or you ever having a relationship or whatever. Like, nope. Yep. Thank you so much for being here, Sunny Mama. Yup, that's right. You can tell them all day, but if they're not going to listen, you got to walk away. Yeah, like extortion and being dishonest about money or stealing is never okay. Like, absolutely, babe. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Hero Mom, for being here. Number 11 on my screen. Yep, they all did listen to my ex and my sister. Oh, damn, you just said a mouthful, girl. Drop the mic. The ex's mom, yep, they be jealous like that. The sisters, they're catty, they're nasty. It's weird because it's like the mom and the sisters like all want what's yours, but that's your romantic partner, and that's really weird. Like, ew. 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 That's right. It's not vanity, it's life's purpose. You're so welcome. Is it Colorado Brita? Is that how you say it? Thank you so much, Angel Among Us. You're so welcome. Absolutely. Being kind and empowering to another woman, or even if you see that a woman in the room has more establishment than you and is further in money, in business, in career, in her relationships, in her communication, use her as a teacher. Use her as somebody who is educating you, not someone who you just found another competition with. Like, what? Why would you be in competition with someone who's doing better than you are? Use them as a learning tool. Use them as a rubric. Like, why would you like see that as competition or a negative thing? You've been placed in that room, in that same room with that person. Why not use that to your advantage? Like, that's right. Like any other woman who's in competition with another woman has serious like insecurities, and you need to work on that. Like, don't go spreading that all over the place. Get rid of that. Thank you for taking care of whatever troll madness is happening over here. You're removing that type of energy out of my chat room. I love you, Miranda. What's up, Smidge? Amen to Jesus. You're so welcome, babe. Come back and rewatch it. Thank you, Vernon. What does that even mean, Rima? Like, what is that even supposed to mean? That's right. Right? Miranda's like, what does that mean? Like, what? What does that even mean? Some people be saying stuff, and I'm like, what? Where did that pop up in your mind? That's right. You should support each other. I do. I'm a total Harry Potter nerd, for sure. That's right. And it's never too late to start the healing journey, baby. Empower yourself. This has been a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you would like to have your own personalized spiritual guidance through channeled message, you can do that. Reach out to 720-675-7551. You can find that information up in the link in my bio or down in the comments section below of my YouTube videos. If you have not, I encourage you to come over and be a subscriber of my YouTube channel, The Psychic Ministry. I would be honored to have you as a subscriber. It is my honor to channel spirit for you always. And thank you so very much for supporting the Psychic Ministry in any way, shape, or form. You guys are absolutely beautiful. Without you, I cannot be me. And until next time, stay blessed. Bye, guys. Bye, guys. Love you.